right. Hi, everybody. Let's make sure we have some water. Let's get some water in. Remember, we have our, what's up, David? How good to see you, man.
Hi, David.
We're having our Friday workout. We're going to have some friends joining in real soon. We know it. And we're going to get started off. Nick, are you going to get us started off with the breathing motto?
Yeah.
All right. I am stoked and got this here with the green screen background. Nick, let me bring you up. All right. You're in the spotlight, my man. Go ahead and take it away.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the bad. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the world. And breathe in your power. Do you delete your door?
Nice job, Nick. Hey, man, that is excellent. And remember, Nick, I am so proud of you and Sandy and David for being here. Remember, after a holiday, we want to keep that consistency going with our exercises, and you all are doing that. And I'm super, super happy that you're here. And we're going to be doing our workout together. It's going to be great. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And Nick, you're going to get a chance to do some leadership here in just a little bit. And let you guys keep an eye on it. If somebody joins in, let me know. I might not see them joining in, and well, because I'm going to be doing some exercises. So, and then David, maybe in just a little bit, we'll get to do some martial arts too. All right, we got David in the house, Sandy's in the house, and Nick and my mom. Let's get ready to start with getting our head and our neck warmed up. Remember, the first thing we want to do, and I'm going to do a lot of this sitting down today, but I am going to stand up. Remember, I got a little bit of space here, and you might just have a little bit of space too, but we can still do a great workout. So let's start with moving our head around. Remember, we're going to bring it down and up, and then we're going to go back the other way and kind of get a feeling for how this feels in the beginning. You know, if maybe your neck's a little stiff from sleeping, or maybe if you were watching, you know, some movies or some football or something during Thanksgiving. Or my wife, she did a puzzle. She did a 500-piece puzzle with her family yesterday. And, you know, she might have been just in one position doing that puzzle. And this is going to help to loosen things up. Let's do one more going down and to the left, and then one more going down and to the right. Nice job. All right, now we're going to do side to side. So let's think about, I'm moving my head, bringing it over my shoulder. And it's like if I'm here in this field, I'm just scanning around the field, looking for birds, looking for some of Sandy's blue jays maybe, or maybe some of her cardinals. They might be flying around. It looks like a springtime day where I am. And you know, the birds, they'll be flying around looking for little worms, looking for little berries and things. And we got all kinds of birds here in my garden, and they love jumping in the little lagoon that I have and splashing around in the water and getting all cleaned up like a little bird bath. They love it so much. All right. Nice. Good. That's good to hear. I got that in the chat room. That sounds great. And we'll get to keep this for our memory's sake. All right. The next one that we're going to go for is we're going to go and do the up and down. So we're going to tuck our chin, bringing our chin down just like that. And then we're going to bring our head up, going up to the ceiling. In this case, with the green screen, it looks like I'm looking up at the clouds. And I'm going to hold it up there. Now I'm going to bring it on down. And I'm going to do about 5 of these. Now, remember, when I'm doing these, I want to try to, if I'm sitting up, I want to try to sit up straight, keep my tummy muscles kind of squeezed a little bit. And then I'm going to bring my head down just like that. I'm going to move kind of sideways. You get to kind of see a side view. So again, I don't want to be here. I want to be up, and keep my chin up. And I'm going to feel some stretching, especially right here in my chest and in my neck. Let's do one of these, bringing our head back. I've seen some of the guys I like to watch on YouTube. Remember, we're on YouTube too. Some of the guys I like to watch on YouTube, my friends, they got some great guys. Bob and Brad, they like to put maybe a towel behind your neck and bring your head up like that. And I really like that. I think it's a great idea. Bringing the head up, and I'm just holding this towel, and it kind of helps to support my neck there. Real nice. And I can hold my head up there for just a few moments. And this is a good one just with using that towel. Now, the next one we want to do, and did we do water to begin with? We should have made sure we had that water break. So remember, it's Santa Ana winds out here in California, and it is hot, and it dries out the air. So we want to make sure we're extra hydrating while we got these Santa Anas going on. All right, good stuff. Next one we're going to do that ear lift. All right, so remember, it's like we're trying to listen to those birds up in the trees. So remember, my head is right here, and it's pretty much just sitting in its spot on top of my neck, on top of my shoulders. And now I'm going to think about my ear trying to lift up high off my neck. So I'm going to stretch out my neck right here. I'm going to stretch out my shoulder, and I'm going to feel it all the way into my deltoid here, stretching it up, and then I'm going to bring it down. Nice. And you can do this one standing up. You can do this one sitting down. You're going to just hold it nice and easy, and then bringing it back. Nice job, Sandy. You're doing great. There you go, Nick. Nice job. And it's like we're trying to listen. And if you're only turning your head, also try to reach your neck, and you're going to feel you'll have some movement and control over your neck. And a lot of people don't think about using their neck. They kind of think, oh, it's just there holding my head on. But it is so important. It is just so important, these muscles here. Let's also do our last one. Remember, we have 5 exercises that we do for our neck. And that's really important to do because we're working out our neck and we're working out our shoulders in a lot of different angles and a lot of different ways. And that is great, because what we don't want to do is have our head to where when we start to move somewhere, we start to get pain. And remember, if you do get any pain with any of these exercises, you don't want to force it. You want to do things very gently, and you don't want to do exercises that are hurting you. You want to do the things that make you feel good. So let's go ahead and do that giraffe next. So I'm going to turn a little bit, so you're going to get to see the sideways view. And we're going to pretend, again, I'm a giraffe or I'm going into turtle. Turtle mode's going to have me tuck my chin, bringing my chin in. And then giraffe, I'm going to be reaching my neck out. So we're going to do about 5 of these. I'm going to hold my neck up. I'm stretching a lot of muscles here in my chest. And then when I bring my neck in, you're going to feel it in the back of your neck. All right, you're using those muscles to contract and to help to bring your head back into that position. Here we go. We're going to bring it back in. Let's go turtle. Nice job. There we go, in the turtleneck. And then reaching out, and let's bring it back in. Let's do 2 more. We're going to go out. Remember, when we're working out our neck, especially, we don't need to really use any weights or any extra things. You know, we can do a lot of these exercises to work out our neck just by using the weight of our head, about 8 pounds maybe. And again, we can use the weight of our head, and we can use gravity. You know, if you think about it, every exercise we do when we're doing a body weight exercise, that's a gravity-based exercise. So it's not that you're not using any equipment, it's that you are the equipment, you're the resistance. You know, David knows right now, David's doing push-ups. We're actually going to be doing that in just a little bit, everybody. I'm so impressed with David right now. He is cranking away sets of push-ups. Man, keep it going, David. That is excellent stuff. All right, let's do some shoulder circles now. David's going to want to do these after those push-ups. And we're going to roll those shoulders around and lifting them up, bringing them down. Again, now my head's not going to really move. I'm just going to keep my head straight. I'm going to bring my shoulders up and around. And I'm keeping my tummy tight. I'm keeping my stomach tight. And it's like I'm trying to get my shoulders down here in the grass. And then I'm trying to lift them up into the sky. Keep it going, David. Man, nice job, buddy. Everybody, we got some role models on here, team leaders, role models. And David's going to be in that category with Sandy too, our role model category, where we want people to want to inspire who want to live long, healthy lives where wellness and fitness and family and taking care of yourself, that's a really important part of it. And I know David and Sandy both is very, very important to them. Let's do a couple more with the shoulders. I'm just going to do one up and down now. So I'm going to be working on just lifting up this right side, kind of doing a little shrug up here to my ear, lifting it up, bringing it down. I'm going to do about one or two more on this side. Nice. And again, this is going to be moving my shoulder blades in the back. It's also going to be, again, kind of helping to mobilize my chest and my shoulders. All right, there we go. Nice. And again, it's kind of working on my neck here too. As I move that shoulder around, my whole upper body is getting some stimulus. Nice job. David just put in the messages right there. He just accomplished 27 push-ups. Nice job. Good. That's nice. Good part of the warm-up, David. I'm excited for that, man. Great job. Let's do some elbow circles. Next up, this is going to feel good too, David. Again, after doing exercises like push-ups, you might find that doing exercises where you're working on some mobility, where you're working on some nice, easy, fluid movement, that's going to make you feel good. And then if you go back into resistance training a little later on, you'll feel that, wow, my muscles, they're feeling good. They are not too stiff and they're always ready to go. We always want to have our body be ready. We don't want to be so exhausted or so wiped out from a workout that we can't do anything else anymore. We want to have the strength to continue on. Oh, there's my little fish tank showing up. Remember, I got my fish right there. I'm doing something new with my elbows here. I'm doing one up, one down. Let's try this out. We're going to do some new things today too. I wanted to try out a couple new things, just moving our elbows up and down. There we go. And let's do three more. 2 and 1. All right, nice. So remember, that had us moving our elbow in a circle and moving our elbow up and down. Remember, we always have those 3 planes of motion. So forward and backward, side to side, and rotation. We want to work those out. Let's do a couple with our arms. So we can bring our arms maybe out in front. I want you to do them in a comfortable position. Find somewhere that's comfortable for you. You might find that, well, if I bend my elbows and reach out here, that feels okay. You might even think about doing arm circles down low. All right, not a lot of people do these. They don't do arm circles down low. And I'll tell you what, these are great to do. So right here, I'm sitting down, but I got enough room and I'm moving my, you might have to stand up to do these too. If you can stand up, you can stand up and do these arm circles, but you might even be able just to kind of lean over or even leaning forward. And you could do an arm circle even in front of your body down, kind of between your ankles down there. And that's going to help with the arm. If we have some tightness in our shoulder, it's going to let the weight of the arm kind of help. And you can see, oh, we got Byron in the house. The weight of the arm is going to kind of help pulling our shoulder. So this is always a good place to start when we start doing an arm circle. And you can see I can do just my one arm. I'm just doing nice small little circles down here right above the ground. And that's going to really take care of my shoulder. And then as I bring my arm up, remember, I can do big circles. I can do small circles. Tiniest, try to do the tiniest little circle you can do. Still making a circle. There we go. And then make it bigger, kind of like a tornado. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There we go. All right, we got Byron in the house. Byron, I hope if you're ready today, man, let's do the flow. I think the flow has got to go. I'm going to switch over to my other arm. I'm going to start the same way we did. I'm going to do some down low circles. Just let my arm hang down. Let the weight of your arm just kind of relax and let it move around down there. Nice. And then I'm going to kind of raise it up just a little bit using my deltoid here. Raise my arm up, raise my arm up. There we go, doing some circles here. Again, I'm going to do one real small. And then I'm going to make it get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's it for the arm circles. Nice job. So remember, everybody, we want to do that in a way to where we feel good about it. We want to, again, keep our arms maybe even down low. You know, if we're doing a twisty reach, we might do something like this to where, again, we're trying not to lift our shoulder up too high. But we're
Hi, John.
Hey, Byron, how you doing, my man?
All right.
You want to do the combo today?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can't wait. All right. Go ahead and get yourself set up. And when we're
Okay.
all done with the warm-up and a special exercise, we'll do the combo.
Okay, thank
You want,
you.
you want to share it with all our friends?
Okay,
All right, we're gonna record it and share it with everybody so that they can watch this later on. Let's do, right now we're doing the twisty stretch. We're
okay.
just kind of moving side to side. I'm about to do the teacup. I'm gonna do the teacup now. So remember, with the teacup, there's two teacups. One teacup is I'm not moving my body. I'm just reaching my arm over my head. There you go. Very good job, Nick. I can see you. Nick's wearing the same shirt as me. Remember, our Race for Autism team, we had a team. We did a virtual race. We went over 75 miles. That was great. All right, now the other teacup, remember, watch, I'm going to bend my body. So I'm going to go here, and I'm actually going to tip. So my straight line is here, and then here I go, and I'm tipping over and bringing it back. Now, you can try doing both. You can do one here. If you wanted to put your hand on your other leg as you're kind of leaning, that's okay. You can give yourself a little support there by just resting your other hand on your leg. And if you're standing up, this one's going to be a great one for the hips, for balance. And you can do teacups like this, where I'm going to do 3 in a row on each side. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I feel that in my obliques. I'm going to go over to this side now. 1 and 2. Here we go. Going for 3. Nice. Right there. All right. So remember, when we're doing that teacup, we're working out the core, we're working out the obliques. We're trying to move and stretch and get our body all loosened up top. Another good one that we can do is the one where we're kind of getting down low, and then we're also extending our body. And so remember, I like to get down low. I kind of like to make my body small. And we did this the other day where we actually went up into a star. So let's do that. Let's do a big star stretch, and then let's bring everything back in small and kind of do a little roll. You're going to use your abdominal muscles. You're going to feel it. Reaching up, doing a big star stretch, and then bringing everything in. Squeeze your tummy even when you're doing this. Going up, reaching up, big stretch. I'm going to go the opposite way now. I'm going to do 2, going this way. All right. And if I'm sitting down, this is going to be a good stretch. And then again, this little controlled roll, very, very important. It's a great exercise that we can do. And again, we're trying to mobilize our hips. Remember, if we maybe are only able to move our upper body maybe above our belly button, we want to work on having as much teamwork, as much muscles as we can who are on the team who are ready to play. We don't want muscles who are kind of able to help us out, but they're like, you know what, you haven't taught me, you haven't trained me, you haven't moved me as a muscle. And so what we're trying to do with these exercises, to the best of our abilities, is to move as many muscles as we can. We want to do it with our thoughts, with our will. Some people call it willpower, and that's a good idea. It's a good name, because that willpower, that mind power, you can get yourself to do things and that are really incredible. That sometimes the body might say, hey, I want to take it easier. I want to be comfortable. And you're like, but you know what? I want to earn something that's going to require some hard work. And you're able to make yourself do that. I know a lot of you out there do hard work, and that you have earned rewards in the past. And with exercise, it's the same way. If you do the hard work, you're going to get that good reward. The next one we're going to do the witch's pot. All right. So remember, like we're stirring up that broccoli and cheese soup, maybe. We're going to be reaching out and then bringing our arms back in. So the witch's pot is an extension, and then we bring our arms back in, and I can even lean forward. You can see I'm getting closer to the screen. There you go. Nice job, Nick. Great job, Sandy. Good job, David. This is going to work on our shoulders, our arms. All right, this is going to even work on our upper back. When you bring that witch's pot stick back in, imagine you got it back here, and then maybe push on some of the broccoli that's stuck on the bottom, and then work it around again. And then maybe work on some different angles, trying to keep your arms working. And again, just pretend you got a big, humongous pot of maybe chicken noodle soup, maybe broccoli and cheese. Maybe it's a minestrone soup. Maybe it's your favorite soup of all. Maybe it's a chicken tortilla. I like chicken tortilla soup. Sometimes you get some of the chicken tortilla and the beans, they get stuck to the bottom of the pot. And you got to imagine, you got to stir that up. Well, what we want to do is we want to extend our arms, reach out, and then bring them back in. Nice. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. Bringing it around. Nice. All right, the next one we're going to do knee tap, elbow tap. So remember, if you're able to stand up, I want you to try to do this one standing up because it's going to have you work on your quickness and it's going to have you work on just a little bit of balancing to where you're going to pick up. I'm going to scoot back here. You're going to see, you're going to pick up your knee. You're going to give it a tap and then quickly tap your elbow. That's all you got to do. Tap, tap, and then put your foot down and try to tap your knee and your elbow while your knee is in the air. Now I'm sitting down, but I'm lifting my knee up and I'm giving it a quick tap. And I'm trying to quickly tap my elbow that's up here in the air. So I'm reaching across my body and I'm just doing a quick tap, 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 tap. Now, if you're not able to lift your legs up, that's okay. What I still want you to do is reach down, tap that knee, and still try to reach that elbow up as high as you can and reach up for that tap and try to make them quick. We want the brain, we want to give a signal down to the legs and a signal up to the arms of that touch. Here we go. 1 and 2. Nice job. All right. I like that. Good job. Some of you I saw were standing up for that and doing a great job on it. And again, that's also going to give you some improvement in your stability. So when you're standing and you're on one foot, maybe if you're taking a step, you know, that involves going from one foot to the other. Well, there's just a short amount of time where you are on one foot every time you take a step. There's a moment of balancing. And so you can practice to be better with that balance by doing games like that to where you're just quickly challenging your balance, but you know you can put your foot right down if you need to. And that's going to help your brain develop that sense of awareness. And remember the sense of urgency we talk about, hey, Charlie Brown, that we want to put into all of our workouts. Charlie Brown wants to say hi. All right, come here. You showed up. You got to say hi. Come here. Come over here. All right, here he is. There's our little man. He's our little boy. Hey, you're a sweet boy. All right, now everybody got to see you. All right. He's so sweet. Remember, he's our little baby. All right, the next one we are going to do, we're going to work out our wrists. Remember, we're also going to be able to do this with our ankles. But what are our 3 planes of motion? I know you all know, but some of you might not know, and we want to really drive it home because when we're exercising, we want to make sure that we're moving if we can. Remember, so we're going to have what we're going to call forward and backwards. Okay, so I'm moving my wrist right now. I'm just moving them up and down at the wrist right here. So I'm trying to train my arm to kind of keep it up. Now my arm doesn't have to be up. I can hold my arm anywhere because I'm really wanting to focus on the wrist. If you're able to hold your arm up though and do it like this, go ahead and do that. You're going to get workout for your shoulder too. Let's do about 3 more going up and down. And then let's go side to side. Remember, this is the one producer Ben likes to say, cut it out. All right, when he's telling me that it's time to wrap up the show, you know, sometimes we just get into the workouts, they just keep going. And so remember, when I go side to side, you call this like the Cobra, maybe like the periscope for the submarine. You got to go up and look around. All right, let's do 2 more. 1, 2. And you're probably already starting to feel this. All right, just a little bit. All right, let's start to move around, moving our wrist all the way around a circle. Now you can have your hands open. I want you to do this one very relaxed. You know, a lot of times when we're exercising, we want to kind of push ourselves in a way that makes us kind of rigid, maybe stiff, but not relaxed. And I'll tell you what, a lot of exercise, you actually want to be able to be relaxed. You want your body to be able to do the movements kind of free, kind of relaxed and loosely. And 3, 2, 1. Now remember, we can also do that for our ankles. I'm going to do this with my ankles too, just a little bit. And you can practice this too, even if you're sitting down. I'm going to do up and down with my ankle. Now, let's do something together because we might be able to all do this as an activity. And if we're all sitting down, that's a great way to do this exercise. So we want to have our feet flat on the ground. We want to have our feet on the ground, if we're able to do that, and have our knees bent, just like we were sitting up in a good position. And all we're going to do is try to lift our toes up and down off the ground. So I'm going to be doing it with my hand right here. I'm going to be lifting up on my hand. I'm going to bring this down here. There we go. So I'm going to lift up. And what I want you to think about doing is lifting up your feet. We're going to do 30 lifts. And what you're going to feel is a muscle in the front of your leg. All right. Some people call it their their shin. All right, but the tibialis anterior, all right, it's our tib, tibia is our bone in our leg, and we got a muscle that runs right along the front of our leg, and we're going to work that out. So let's get ready. We're going to do 30. You can do it with both feet together. All you're doing is lifting your toes up and down over and over again. You're going to feel it in your legs. So do it with your feet. I'm going to do it with my hands. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Nice. Give me a thumbs up if you felt that in the front of your leg. Yep, I knew it. And that's a good muscle. It's so easy to do. And you can do maybe 30 or 40 of those up and downs. You could do that when you were if you're sitting down anywhere, and that's going to help to strengthen up that muscle because it doesn't get a lot of love, and the calves get a lot of love, but the anterior tib, it doesn't get that much love, and that's a great way to give that muscle some love. All right, let's have a little water break. We still got a few more on our warm-up to do, and then we are going to do a couple special exercises. We got 3 team leaders up on here to show us some moves, so we're going to do that today too. Water breaks, remember everybody, especially with the Santa Anas, it doesn't matter if it's hot or even if it's cold. You want to make sure you're putting lots of water in your body. That's going to help you to be your best. So if one of your goals is I just want to be the best I can be every day. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel awake and strong and ready. Hydrating with water and lots of it, more than you might think. But it's gonna do the trick. It's so important for our body, and especially after the holidays, if we might have had any sweets. I know some of you did not have any sweets because you're a role model. You are an example for us, and that is so strong. It is so important that I know that's an unbreakable goal that some of you have. All right, and that is so important that when you set a goal like that for yourself and achieve it, that you don't let it go. You hold on to that. All right, our next one that we're gonna do our eye circles. We're gonna do our eye movements. All right, so remember, I'm gonna be looking right kind of at the screen. Let's go ahead and put that right about there. Okay, and remember with these eye circles, we're just gonna work on moving our eyes around, but I'm not gonna move my head. Let's see, I'm gonna set my water cup right here. I'm gonna put my chin on my water cup, and I'm looking right at you, and now I'm gonna look over here. And now I'm going to go over there. So I'm just going to do side to side. I'm going to go left side, right side. Oh, you saw, I just almost turned my head. It's tough. It's tough to do, everybody. But you might be able to do this. And if you can, we want to train it. We want to work it out. And let's go up and down now. So you can see my head even tried to turn. It's tough. You got to try to keep yourself in position. Let's try one more. I'm going to go up and down. So I'm looking down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up. Nice. Great job. Great job. All right. The next one we're going to do is just like our eyes. And remember, we joke about it all the time, but I can't wiggle my ears. I can't really wiggle my nose. But what can I do? I can move my eyes. I can use my mouth. I can maybe make a smile. So let's do that. Let's use our mouth. Let's make that smile. We're going to go for 2 5-second smiles. So two 5-second smiles. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Big smile. All right. Now we got one more smile to go. I really want you to use those cheek muscles. Make it real big smile. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. Wow. Look, it makes you feel good. It's strange how that happens to where you might be feeling good. You start smiling, but maybe you're like, I don't really feel that good. Make yourself smile. See what happens. If I made myself frown, that doesn't make me feel very good. It doesn't make you feel as good as a smile. And so practice that smile as one of your exercises. Absolutely. You want to be doing that. We also want to work on controlling our oxygen. Now, remember, we talk about the breathing motto. We talk about breathing in that good breathing in the oxygen and breathing out the bad, the carbon dioxide. We don't need that. And our body creates it, you know, just like a car on the road. It burns up the gasoline. Well, our body, it's going to burn up oxygen. That's called aerobics. Now, y'all heard about aerobics. So aerobics is when we're using that oxygen for energy, and we're using it for energy all the time throughout our body. Our body always needs oxygen. Can you imagine how long can you go without having oxygen? You can go a while without having water. You can go, you know, maybe a day or so if you don't have something to eat. But you cannot go a day without having oxygen. You cannot go an hour without having oxygen. It is tough to even go 1 minute without having oxygen. Let's go ahead and try out 20 seconds. 20-second breath hold. I'm going to give us a low number because I really, really want us to try to hold that breath in for the full 20 and make yourself do it. If you need to breathe, you can breathe. But if you can't, I want you to really try to hold that in. I'm going to count to 5 4 times on my hand. Here we go. Remember, 2 breaths in. And on the 3rd breath in, we're going to breathe it in. We're going to hold it in. So let's breathe in and out. Oxygen in. Carbon dioxide out. Oxygen in. Nice job. Nice job. I can see everybody holding their breath. And remember, when we're normally breathing, we breathe every few seconds. But you challenged your body to do something that it wasn't normally going to do, but that you could do. And that's kind of what exercise does. We don't have to maybe do it all, but if we do, we get stronger, we get better, we feel good, we feel happy. And I'm just so proud of all of you for that, again, that dedication to this. Remember, this is the Black Friday workout, and we're not out there shopping. We are here and we're taking care of our bodies. We're doing our best to take care of our bodies. All right, now the next thing I want to show everybody, that was our warm-up. Let's have another sip of water. I want to bring something up here. I'm going to change up my background to just simple blue because David, I don't know how David, he read my mind earlier, but he was doing some exercises. He did 27 of them. He did 27 push-ups. Now that is a military number. All right, that's a great job, David. I'm proud of you. Remember, he's got that Marine Corps flag up there. Always so proud of David when he shows us the martial arts. And today he showed us those push-ups. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some countertop push-ups. You can do push-ups on the ground if you'd like to. You could also do push-ups using your legs down by your knees. So let's have a sip of water. Gotta be careful, I'll splash all this water down on me on my face. All right, now the first exercise that we want to do, and we're going to bring this down. You can see right here the edge of the table. I got my paper right here, and then here we go. We got the edge of my table. You can see we like to paint here. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to put my elbows on the edge of my table, and I'm sitting down, but I'm just going to lean in, and then I'm going to push up with one hand. I'm going to go up with the other, so now I'm a little further away from the table. Now I'm going to lower my elbow down, and then push up and up. If you wanted to, you shouldn't have to, but you could put like a towel or something down on the table. So I could kind of lean on the towel, but that might even slide. So we're just trying to just kind of rest our arm on the table and then push away. And I'm trying to work out. You can see how my body's leaning in. Here, let's move this towel. That's real colorful. All right, bring this down here. Push, up, and then up. So I'm going elbow, elbow, hand, and hand. And then I can bring it back on the other side. Elbow, hand, and hand. Now, David, because you were doing push-ups in that horizontal position, this is something I would want you to try to do in that position, okay? So you would be up on your toes. You would go down on an elbow, up on your hand, up on your hand. And then it's almost, I call it kind of the plank robot. All right, you're going down, down, up, and up. All right, now let's do a couple of those traditional push-ups. Remember, you could do these on your knees where you're going to lean forward and push up. Now, one of the important things when you do these is you can feel and you can choose to do a little more work with your upper body. go ahead and do that if you're able to. I'm going to put my hands right here on the countertop. And David, he did 27. So you know what? We're going to do 27. David, let's do another round of 27. Are you ready, my man? All right, here we go. I'm going to do these nice and slow. I'm going to bring myself, I got my chair right here. I'm going to scoot my chair into a nice spot. I'm going to go forward and backwards. Nice. Got 1, 2. Nice job. 3. So we're using our pecs. 4. Our deltoids, our triceps. 5. Look, I got my elbows going all the way bent, and then it straightens all the way out. That's a great way to be training this elbow to work with my shoulder. 9, 10, 11. And you can see my elbows. I can bring them kind of back down here. 12, kind of a low elbow. 13, or I could bring it up. You know, I like to do it kind of in the middle. 14, kind of not quite 50, not like this, you know, not quite there. 16, kind of just down right at an angle. 17, and this would be like in the Army. 18, and some Marines do it like this too. A lot of tricep. 19, that can be good for your shoulder too. If your shoulder's kind of bothering you, you would want to avoid the elbow out. 20, we got 7 more. And you would want to focus maybe even on bringing your hands. Let's try it for the last 7. Bring our hand a little closer, and I'm going to lean in and then push away. So now I'm not using as much of my shoulder, and I'm just kind of pushing away with my tricep. There we go. Where was that? 24. Yeah, that was. There we go. 25. 26. Now, David, remember, he was doing these on his toes. Martial arts, Marine Corps style. 27. Nice job. Nice job, David. Another one I like to do with these push-ups, if I'm using my legs too, is also, and you saw me do it, it was that one arm push. So I'm going to try that out. You could try this one with me too. I'm going to put my hands back on the table. I'm going to lift one up. I'm going to keep it close. I'm going to lower down and then just kind of push back up and then maybe switch. So I'm going to go 1. And if I want to, I could even do like a little twist. So I'm going to lean in, kind of do just a tiny little twist right here, just kind of going right there to my shoulder, pushing away. Down here, pushing away. Let's do about 10 of these where we're going to switch out. 9, 8, 7. This is going to work out, again, one side at a time, but it's also going to have us work on changing left to right. We want to work on that. It's important. It's important that we practice having 2 strong arms. Let's go for 2 more. 1. And you can see I get a little core twist here too. You can see how the shirt kind of twists. You get that core twist, and that is very important to do when we're doing our exercise. So, all right, I got 1 more to go, and then we're going to bring up some leadership. Actually, you know what I think? Why don't we do this? Let's bring up Byron with the flow, and then Nick, you'll bring it on home to finish the whole workout up. I'll do the play-by-play for Byron, and you keep drinking water, Nick, because I know you're going to need it. And then in between Byron and Nick, we're going to do 1 round where we're going to do the IYT. But look, I added, we got the W, but I added an M and a V. So we're going to be doing, remember, we got all the letters, how we can make them. We got the W. This is the M. All right. This is the V and the X. So we're going to be bringing that to you in just a few moments. But first up, remember, Byron's going to be doing the flow. Now he's got an exercise stick, and he also has a resistance sandbag. So it's kind of a heavy sandbag, and it looks like he's starting up with the stick to start off here. So let's get Byron going. All right, Byron, he is getting it ready. And we're going to bring you up in the spotlight here. We got you on the co-spotlight. He's already doing a little ground tap. You can see that side-to-side ground tap is so cool. There he goes into a full baton spin, bringing it around. Nice job, Byron, keeping it going, keeping it flowing, spinning around, baton spin with a ground tap. So he's using that extension of his arms. He's extending away. And that stick, remember, that weighs about 10 pounds. There we go. He's reaching out with it, bringing it back, walking up closer to the camera. He's got the stick. He's bringing it down to the ground. I think he's switching it up. Oh, he's got the unmute. There we go. We got you, Byron. Nice. All right. So Byron's got the stick. He's holding it with 2 hands. He's reaching out. He's kind of doing the metal detector baton spin combo. Check that out. He's kind of going for the snow shovel baton spin there. So he reaches down with one end. And remember, you could even do this with a pen or a pencil. You can do it with your imagination too. Pretend, there you go, reaching out. I'm reaching out just like Byron. It looks like he's reaching out. He's got that on an object, maybe on a chair, and he's holding it with one hand. Great job. He did the long reach there with the left arm, holding it in the middle, and he's reaching out. He's going for a strategic tap. Nice job, Byron. There he goes. Back to Marine Corps, spinning the baton, give it a tap on the ground, getting the flags going, and now he's holding that stick with knuckles up, and he's doing the squat with support. So he's doing that supported squat. He's got that stick on his legs, and that's holding his upper body's kind of leaning on it. There you go, Byron. And remember, he's sitting back like he's sitting in a chair, but it's an invisible chair. There we go. Pretend there's a chair right behind Byron. You can see it's like a chair just like that. But Byron is sitting down, and he's using the weight of his body for the resistance, and he's creating that chair position and strengthening his legs. Nice. He's going for a baton spin with, again, strategic tap, with the accurate tap. Nice job. Remember, if you're spinning a baton around at home and reaching out for something, you want to check, make sure you don't have a ceiling fan or a chandelier or anything breakable. Oh, he's checking right now. He's going for the overhead reach. This is a knuckles up overhead reach. He's holding it up. He hasn't brought it down. We're all holding our arms up. There he goes. He's bringing it down to his chest. He's got that awesome teal R Play shirt on. And then again, another overhead press. Standing tall and reaching for the ceiling with the stick with both hands. So it's a 10-pound overhead press. And now he's going for the shoulder chest press. So this is working out your shoulders, and you're pushing it away from your chest. And then you pull it back to your chest. Nice, Byron. He's bringing those elbows back and extending them out. Think about the W right there. He's going for the W. And then when he reaches up and out, that's going like to the letter U or the letter V. And now you just saw what he did. He just switched his hand grip in the up position. And now he's doing a body twist, a baton twist, twisting all the way around. Now he's going to the right side. He twisted to the left side, twisting to the right side. Nice job, Byron. Twisting back to the left side. And look at, he's using his feet and his ankles. They're nice and relaxed. Remember, everybody, it's so important to make that connection. He's going for the lumberjack. He's got the stick up on his shoulder as if he's going through the woods, looking for that tree that fell down during the storm. He's got to clear the road. Here we go. He's going forward and back walk. So he's moving backwards and forwards in his room with that stick up on the right side shoulder, holding it with the right hand. There you go, Byron. Forward and backwards, switching the shoulders up. Nice job, Byron. Keep it going. Go for the switcheroo when you're ready. That way we got time for Nick too. There we go. Byron's going for the lumberjack. He's got that stick held. He's holding it with knuckles up. He's flipping it around in the baton spin. Yeah, this baton spin is a great exercise for your shoulders, your wrists, your elbows, your accuracy, spinning it around, getting ready for the combo. All right, Byron's bringing it behind his back. So now he's got the stick behind his back, kind of where his belt is behind his back. And he's doing a low squat. He's getting down low. Again, the imaginary chair, but it's just not there. And then he's going right back up. Nice, Byron. Dropping down low again. Again, imaginary chair. Hopping back up. He's got that stick for some support. It's going to help you out. Nice job, Byron. Walking backwards. He's walking forwards. He's doing a high kick. That was a right foot kick. Right foot kick, doing a big left foot kick. Nice job, Byron. Keep it going. Kicking away. If you want to do the combo, you got to switch it up soon, so that way we'll have time. Going for those kicks. He did right and left foot kicks. He's still holding that support with that bar. He's looking for that sandbag now. I think he's going for the switch. If you need a sip of water, have a sip of water. All right. Byron's got something good going on the TV. He's moving the sandbag now. He's going back and forth, changing hands, left hand to right hand to left hand. He's going faster in front of the body. Oh, he's slowed it down. He's changing up the speed. Oh, he's doing the long reach. So now he's got the left arm. He's going for the long sweepers, left arm sweeper, right arm sweeper, going out to the side, bringing it across the body, exchanging hands left to right, and then reaching around. This is a great one. You can do it with a pillow. You can do it with a book. Now he's going for a twisty hold. He's doing a left side twisty hold, and he's going for a right side twisty hold. Oh, nice job, Byron. Twisty hold, throwing the flapjack up. He's going for the figure eight. There we go. Between the legs, between the knees, behind the knees, around the body. He's moving. He's doing that figure eight. Look at him go. Nice job, Byron. Between the knees. He's in a forward lean position, moving that sandbag around. It's like a hot potato, but he just can't let it go. He's got to cool it off. Oh, he's going for the hanging it out. There it is. You got it, Byron. And then watch, he's going to pop up. He's going to catch that sandbag. He's going to try to keep it. Oh, got to keep it from hitting the ground. That's the challenge on that one. Nice job, Byron. He's going for round two. He's going to try to pick it up again. He's balancing it on his back. And oh, he's moving, doing some arm work down there. I like that. Remember, working the shoulders. You can see his shoulders moving. And he caught the bag. Nice job, Byron, bringing it around. Give us a couple more moves and then bring it on home. Oh, he's going for a shoulder tap with a shoulder stability hold. Dropping it off the shoulder, going up again. You saw that was left hand or right shoulder. Dropping it off the shoulder.
Bring it home.
Bringing it home. Here we go, Byron. Moving it side to side, down to the ground. That's all she wrote. Hey, man, that was a great job, Byron. Excellent, excellent workout. Byron, that is so cool to get to work out with you and to practice those moves. And let's have some water. Make sure we have our water break. And again, remember, everybody, Byron's got that exercise stick. That's a PVC pipe. We put the ends on the cap the ends off and put sand in there. That way you can have any kind of weight you want, and the sand might even move around. That's kind of nice. And then we also had the sand bag. Now, remember, I got that from one of the discount stores out there, and it was only about $4. And it is a sand bag. So it holds in kind of little beads of sand. It weighs 4 pounds, and it's all contained. You can move it around, and just kind of like working out with a towel and things like that, you can grip it in really awesome ways. So remember, if you don't have a sandbag or an exercise stick, you can learn how to make those. You can go on to the app.gettruefit.com, and you can look at the instructions. You can do it as a home project. You can spend some time and you can make some exercise equipment that's like what we're doing in these workouts here and all the exercises that we have on our program. A lot of that stuff you can make it at home. It's really, really great stuff. And Nick, are you ready to kick it off? I think we're going to have to come back. So remember, we're going to come back to our IYTs. And remember, this one, we're going to have the letter W, but then we're going to go to the letter M. Let's try it out one time. Let's go for one round of it. I did spend about 3 minutes making this little video right here. So let's practice these out. Remember, this is for our shoulder mobility. You can do this standing up or sitting down, no problem. IYTWMXV. So let's go for the I, straight up and down. All right, we're going to do the Y. All right, kind of not bad in the middle. We're going to go for the T. So we're holding our arms out. Now let's bring them in for the W. All right, now we're going to flip the W and make an M. This is an important one. And then we're going to bring over to the X. And then we're going to tap our elbows to make a V. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Let's go. I, Y, T, W, M, X, and V. And that might even be in Roman numerals. That might be some kind of crazy long big number that we're spelling out there. And I think that's just some fun stuff to do. Remember, practice those movements. You can do that with one hand. You can do that with two hands. You can, oh, look what we got here. Sandy's on here, so I had to throw it up. Sandy, I gotta get your birds on the screen here because they're just so beautiful. And remember, if you got artwork, if you got things you want to send in to see up here on the background, we can exercise and we can do our workouts here with having beautiful artwork up here, just like you see Sandy did for us there. All right, so next up, How much time we got? We got 8 minutes. Let's do this real quick. How about David Spicer? You want to go for you want to do a round with me? You want to go 2-minute round? You want to do a 2-minute round? All right. Anybody who wants to do a 2-minute round? I'm challenging David to a 2-minute round. David, you are up, my man. I'm going to set my timer. And then after this, we're going to bring up training apprentice Nick. He's going to be bringing it home for the workout. So David, I'm going to be doing some seated martial arts here. I want you to do whatever you want to do, man. You show us your moves, and we are going to go for 2 minutes. This is going to be cardiovascular. Remember, at home, you can practice our boxing moves, all right, our blocks, our ducks, and get ready, David. Fist of Fury. David, are you ready? Thumbs up. Let's do a bow. Let's do a bow. All right, and go. Here we go. All right, so I'm going into this. Oh, David's blocking all my punches. Look at this. He's blocking everything. He's not even using his arms, and he's just blocking everything. Look at him go. Look at these moves from David. This is incredible. I can't get him. I cannot get this guy. Everywhere I throw a punch, he is dodging it. And you can maybe try to dodge with David, or you can try to get him with a punch. I don't know if you'll be able to. Oh, he's getting over the shoulder. David showing us those moves. Nice job, man. Here he goes. I wonder if he's building up something for me. We still got 1 minute and 20 seconds where I'm going to try to get him. I have not landed one hit. He is doing so great. I'm going to practice some of my punching combos. Oh, I'm trying the uppercuts and they're not. Oh, no, he's fighting back. I got to use blocks now. He's blocking my punches. And here he goes. He's bringing that right hand straight across. He's got his hands behind his back again. He's going into he doesn't even need to swing back. He knows he's got me beat if he just blocks all these and deflects and moves away. Keep going, David. We got 50 seconds to go. I'm trying to get you, but I just cannot land a punch. I don't know if I'm going to get even one hit in. He got me one time with that big right hand. We got 40 seconds to go. Keep on going. I'm going across the body punches. I'm trying to get him with that cross jab. It's just not working. Maybe work the little jab. I can't get him with the little jab. Maybe the hook. I can't get him with the hook either. He's just dodging and moving. Remember, he's doing this all from a seated position. He's got 20 seconds to go. Let's see if either one of us can land a punch. David is still dodging everything. I got 15 seconds. Here we go. 10. Oh, what we got? Now we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, wow, David, man, that was incredible. That was great, David. David just showed us maybe what is the coolest thing that I've seen. I've seen a lot of cool stuff, but David just showed us the art of fighting by not fighting. And I like that, David. David was like, you know what, Coach John, he's no match for me. I'm black belt martial artist. I'm going to take it easy. David put his arms behind his back and was dodging my punches. And only at one point did he say, hey, I'm going to show you what I got. And I really appreciate that, David. You took it easy on me, man. And I like that because he showed us how you can do that. And sometimes maybe if you're getting even frustrated with something, you can think about David. You can think about what he just taught us with, you know, sometimes we don't want to let that get the best of us. We just want to relax, take a deep breath, maybe just hang out and then just let everything just kind of blow by, knowing that when it's over, it's going to be over and we're going to be doing just fine. All right, Nick, you ready to bring it on home? We got time for a couple workout moves here. Let's see, go ahead and let's get you unmuted, my man. I'm going to stay up with you. Let's do a workout together. I got Sandy's bird right here behind me. Been a good workout, Nick? You having fun?
Yeah, they do them squidges. They do scary.
We're reaching up to the ceiling?
Yeah,
arm stretch?
10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They do triceps next.
Triceps stretch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch.
Switching it up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They do them twist.
Trunk twist.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They do pull.
All right, shoulders, the shoulder stretch here.
Yeah, do it.
Good call.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They do the I, the Y, the D, the H, the W, the M, and the X, and the
Ooh, the V, nice, man. And that V, that's a tough one to bring those elbows together. It's super tough stuff. Nick, man, you're doing a great job. And again, everybody, it is so great to be here. Nick, you got one more for us?
Yeah, they do above above our head.
All right, do an up
They
high.
do about 20.
Count it out.
13, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And for the final exercise, about. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 5.
Doing a bow. Nice, Nick. I love that. David, do you see that? We got that. Your influences are rubbing off on this team, and I just think it is exceptional to see how we are coming together as a team, not only to get stronger ourselves, but to be able to share this with so many people, to be able to share our fitness, be able to share all these fun times we're having. And really, really what I like sharing with people is this breathing motto. I really enjoy this. This is one of my favorite things to do. If I'm feeling ever frustrated or nervous, I'll even now say this breathing motto, just like I know many of you have told me. And it really helps me to feel good. And it reminds me to think about my friends. And it can really help us get through some things. So let's go ahead and have a sip of water. And I'm going to do the breathing motto to finish us off here. We had Nick got to kick it up and get us started. And remember, if you get this breathing motto, if you ever want to share this with us and do it too, you can memorize it, or we can have it up here on the background and you can have a chance to be able to say that breathing motto out loud for everybody to be able to hear. And also remember, if you have anything you want to see on the background, we can put it up there. And yeah, healthy snacks. That was one of the questions that was in the chat room. Healthy snacks. I get my healthy snacks also from at Trader Joe's and Sprouts and some of those stores. And one of the things you want to remember when you're thinking about healthy snacks too is that you don't want to necessarily go for trying to get a lot. You don't want to. It's not about getting a whole bunch. It's about getting what's good for you, which and sometimes it seems like it's a smaller amount, but it generally is actually the perfect amount. And that'll help you from having a healthy snack that's not even too much. Because even if you had a healthy snack and you just kept eating it and eating it and eating it and eating it, that might not be healthy then. And so we want to remember having our portion controls. And if we're getting healthy snacks, you can find healthy foods at any like grocery store. And there's even in gas stations and stuff, there's normally one aisle, at all them aisles, there's normally one that'll have some healthy snacks on there. And so you want to look for that, but you want to avoid, of course, those chips and the candies and the sodas and all that sweet stuff. That's not going to ever be good for a snack, really ever. And so, all right, let's do our breathing motto and get ready. Let's really take it in. We got the green screen coming through here. And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first. Nice job, everybody. Again, great workout today. I'm so proud of you all for being here. Again, Black Friday workout. You didn't have to do it, but you did. And now you can't undo it because you got the result. You're going to get the results. And I'm so proud of you. All right, everybody. we are going to kick off of here. Everybody have a great day. I hope you had a really good Thanksgiving. And remember, we're going to do the fitness social again tonight at 6. We're going to see who joins in. So we're going to be doing the fitness social, and we're going to get to talk about everybody's Thanksgivings and how they went, and talk about maybe your weekend plans and things like that. So tune in for that. Check that out. Anybody on YouTube, thanks again for joining us. Get on the app, join us here, and we're just going to keep these coming.